What is up, YouTubers? 65 Impala build. I think last time you seen this, I actually had the floors in here. So what I had to do was ended up drilling the spot welds out here. Once I got that done, same as over here as well. I pretty much cut the metal, which it was actually a floor pan. So I cut here all the way up, and this here was also spot welded, but I didn't drill anything. I actually just used my trusty tool here with my little hammer there, and literally just kept going through, prying it apart. And I use this piece here to actually cut metal from up here all the way down, probably about 2 inches from the wheel well. Went all the way up, and then I had to go all the way across and did the same thing over here. But it was like literally in half pieces. I attempted to leave the whole brace in, but it was so rotted back in his rear, it wasn't even worth saving. So I just made enough record for me to leave just a part of these braces on, so I could figure out where I need to put my braces, which I don't know if you can see them, but they are right there, hanging on the wall. Same with the trunk pieces, trunk floor pieces and stuff like that. I got this whole panel here. It's also over there as well, right there. So all I need to do now is measure where these is at, and then try to do it on the other one. Then I will have to spot weld them onto the new tail panel here. This one here, the tail brace, is actually bolted to the frame here. It's still intact here because the this part here, I don't know if you could see it very well, but it's a part of the drop down. So when the trunk comes out here and when it goes down, it's actually connected to here. This whole piece is a drop down piece. Yep, this whole piece all drop down. Only thing that's the tail panel is from here. Take those spot welds out, and then underneath here, take the spot welds out, and then this whole thing comes off, including this piece. You gotta take this piece off, and then it'll be just this brace here. And then the drop panel goes here, welds here. Then the tail panel welds here, same as the other side. Then when you put the floor in, there's another piece that goes on here. So it's like 3 pieces that spot welds on here. And I still have to do more trimming where that little line's at. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. I just need to trim all the way to that way, because that's where my pans is going to spot weld at. But let me remind you, when you do this, underneath here, there's a brace that is bolted to the frame. Camera can't get to it. Let's see. Yeah, I think it can. Yeah, there's a bushing in there. So there is a bracket that's underneath there. That's hence why I haven't cut majority of that off. And let me show you. See, this is the left side of the panel. So the tail, I'm sorry, not the tail, but the brace on top of there actually goes up here. And this little hump underneath it is where actually the this body, well, this panel and the bushing goes to, and then it bolts down to the frame like that. So yeah, it was a lot of work, but I still got to do a lot of trimming. I was hoping to save these wheel wells, but they're pretty rotted, pretty bad, especially up there. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and replace those as well. Same with up here. So I'm going to go ahead and replace it. See, this part is actually the drop down. This is where the floor pan actually connects to. And you see why I got to replace the wheel wells, because of the drop panel. There's actually a piece of this wheel well here that it comes straight down, and it comes straight down like that. Then I have to weld that in, so I'm waiting for that to come in right now. I got the braces already because I knew I was going to need those. This part here, I don't know yet if I'm going to replace it, but it goes above the axle here. It's like literally right above it. So this is the other piece here. Right there is where I spot weld the trunk panel, and then this whole panel here. So when I replace this, I'm going to have to take the spot welds out here and out there as well. I still got some work because I still got to do this. Get over here right quick. I still got to do the deck lid panel here. I don't like the way this looks, so I'm just go ahead and replace it. But it goes from back here all the way up, and then it drops down where it bolts to this weird panel here. See these? Those there's actually bolted to them. So that's pretty much what I did. Just a quick rundown. I cut all the way to the other side, cut along there, cut all the way here and up to there, took the spot welds out, took all the spot welds out here, and then I cut down here as well, and then I chiseled down here. Now the way I did the chisel was I ended up had to cut these in like little strips. So I started over there, cut, and then I cut from here where the brace is at, or closer to the brace, and I cut there, and then that piece came off. Then I cut the center section all the way up to there, all the way up to there, took that off. But I still left these braces on, just a heads up, and I did the same as over there, cut it up. So I had these braces all the way sticking out, but it wasn't connected to anything. So, But the only thing I really need was, yeah, just where it's at now. So all I need to do is just take these off. This part's already ready to come off. As you can see, this part over here doesn't have anything at all either. All I just need to do is just pry this off with my little trusty tool here. So I get these bolts out and then just go in and it just literally pries right through it. Great little tool. So that's all I got for you right now. As soon as you see this, probably have a floor in there. I mean, it fits pretty good. You know what? Maybe I can give you a little bonus. Look, and show y'all how it will look. Well, I don't think I can right now because again, the usual. Oh, here's a part here. And she bolts up to the I'm sorry, not the bracket, but the brace. And the drop down to this right here. Right there. This also bolts. This gets sandwiched between here and bolts to the brace on the side. And this crease here that goes up, the brace lays literally right on here. And you spot weld it here, and then it goes up, and then you spot welds there. And this bottom brace here, this is where the quarter panel, the bottom of it, actually connects to. And this is where your where this comes up and it spot welds to the wheel well. So this is the front towards the front of the car, and that's the back. I can show y'all that right quick. So I also ended up marking everything as you see. So there's an old piece now. This is what the new piece is gonna look like in there. This is the top of it, and it goes underneath here, which you actually cut this off, which you can actually tell from here and from there. They did a really good job matching this up really good to the plug hole, just like that one there. They did a really good job matching this up. So I think that's what I'm going to show you for this clip today. I'm still waiting for the wheel wells to come. One of them was actually discontinued, I believe, so I will have to wait for a while. Other than that, yeah, here she go again. So go ahead, show you how the whole floor again. Oh, I also got one thing. I just noticed something too. Here, when you cut this here, there's gonna be like this weird looking rubber thing that's back here. I thought that was some sort of felt, some sort of sealant or something. No, that was your rear wires for your tail lights. Because I looked over here and I don't have it. I don't have it here, but I do have it here. That right there. So just a heads up, guys. There's wiring underneath this part of the panel. So that's just a heads up. But all right, that's it, everybody. It's what date is it? It is July. Oh shoot, what is it? I think it's July 10th right now, and it's about close to midnight here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and I hope I'll see y'all soon. Or hear any comments. Bye.